We're doing DK Press as our Elo Hell person guy who says he should be high diamond. He said, oh, he's a diamond 2. So high diamond essentially. So we threw him into a lobby with 1,800 MMR players up to 2,200 MMR players. Here is DK Press's stats. He's 41 and 41, 1,500 MMR, gold 3, 50% win rate. Obviously, he's a mid laner. The first thing I saw when I looked through his stuff was he's got like his stats aren't bad. He's not going crazy, but his stats aren't bad, at least in, here. Playing a lot of different gods. That's what I noticed the most. Way too many gods. And for the love of everything in your all's lives, if you're gonna take advice from anyone at any point in time, the advice you need to take to get better at Smite is play 1, 2, 3 gods in your main role only and nothing else, and spam them. Hundreds of games, spam them. Or your likelihood of ever becoming better than average is very, very low. You're spending too much time playing too many other gods. So I already know I'm gonna tell him that. He needs to work on that. Stop doing it. Pick 3 gods and spam them, because it's really, really frustrating seeing you guys basically be 50% win rate over the course of hundreds and hundreds of games and playing a different god every game. Oh shit! The red team picked no fizz. Oh, okay. We'll see if the blue team even realizes it. DK Press playing Baba Yaga, and I don't know if you guys glanced that, but his last Baba Yaga game. I believe it's Achilles versus Serb solo. It's Loki versus Kronos jungle. It's Baba Yaga versus MLF in mid. It's Karin versus Terra support, and it's CERN versus Olderun ADC. That's what I think it's gonna be. But we're just following around with DK. And the pros are light as hell. They're super, super light. Over the ear headset hurts your ears. That's just GG. You got big old ears and a big old head. I don't have an ear problem. You need to back up here, bud. Oh no, you need to wait. Does he wait? Does he wait? He doesn't wait. You gotta let your jungler get a creep, bro. All right, first error, which isn't the end of the world, obviously. But if you're a mid laner, guys, you wait for the jungler to kill 1 small creep, and if the jungler knows what they're doing, they're instantly they're gonna use their ability, and their auto is gonna go right into the small creep, and you're going to then walk in after and help kill the rest. And you do that so your jungler will hit 3 off of this next wave. So right now, Baba Yaga is almost level 3. That Loki is not almost level 3. He's not gonna hit 3 off the wave. He will not hit 3 here, and the team that does let the jungler solo it hits 3 and has an ability advantage. Level 2 jungler. When they changed the XP on creeps in the last big patch, they made it so the jungler has to solo one of the small creeps at red. Why is he positioning so far up here? Oh my gosh. He lives. He barely wait, turn. He needs to clear. Hit those creeps. Hit those creeps, buddy. Buddy. You could hit those creeps for free. Is MLF good? Yeah, she's been good pretty much the whole year. His mid positioning there was horrendous. You don't need to stand up in the wave, especially when you know Kronos went left. You position on the right side of the wave, and you make sure the jungler can't just walk in freely combo you. His 3 was also on cooldown from, I guess, mids, which is dumb as hell. Stop using your movement abilities when you don't need to move. He didn't die though, so there is that to be happy about. One of my most recent YouTube comments on a Elo Hell video was, who does this weekend guy think he is? He's so critical of everything that the person does. Like, bro, that's the point. The guy said he was a Masters player. Like, Am I supposed to be like, okay, buddy, you're 0-6 and missed every ability? You know, next time. You're definitely good enough, though. No, shut the fuck up. It's strange to me when people know what my content's gonna be. Like, you know what an Elo Hell video is gonna be. And then you complain because you don't like any kind of criticism for anybody because you're overly sensitive to being told how to be better at something. It's the weirdest interactions I feel like I have on YouTube, because they're not funny. They're genuinely upset and mad that, oh, you know, he missed this, he didn't do that. Of course, you can't get better if people don't do that shit. If no one tells you what you're doing wrong, you can't get better. And the end of it was like, not everyone can play this for a job. So you have to do this for a job to get better at it? That's crazy. So nobody has hobbies or anything else that they're good at in life other than their job? No, use movement abilities out of base. They're going to be back up by the time you run into anybody. But if you're at mid camps, you don't just randomly use your dash for no reason, right? Their MLF has used that same one proc every time. And it's actually annoying, and I'm not even playing the game. Got the M75 wireless mouse? Yes. Yeah, I have the special edition one, the yellow one. The black one's pretty much the same. The yellow one comes with glass feet and a mouse pad. I don't use that mouse pad. And the glass feet I had to take off because I use a glass mouse pad. I was not in the military, no. You're not even good at your job. Good ults? You're dead though. He didn't knock back the Chronos, so that's super awkward. Baba Yaga's gotta be playing back farther, man. You're playing so far up over and over again. It's a clear when you don't need to play up to clear. We got Book of Thoth finished. He probably, oh no, how much gold did he just have? Boom. Okay, so yeah, he was on a full Book of Thoth right there. So either way, he should have been playing back. Because he knows he has a full book. He just needs to clear after that dude clears and then back to base. The Chronos is going not E-Staff. Warlock Staff. Okay. He also went Power Shard on Baba. I like the cooldown shard. If he had cooldown shard, he probably wouldn't have been at pressured every time he was pressured, because his 3 would have been up from cooldown shard. Ranges the lobby 1800 to 2200 of MR, and then he's 1500 of MR. Oh, that's true. I didn't check builds since it's full magic. Red team is full magic. This is awkward. So the Charon is going Gauntlet of Thieves when this should have been a Heart Ward. Realistically, a Heart Ward rush. There's just no reason for this at all. I guess having a little physical defense will be good for pushing and objective tanking, but in reality, just rush magic defense. A Heart Ward amulet would make their team do 0 damage. In the early game, they would literally be healing. They wouldn't be doing damage. He popped Power Shard clearing first buffs. Cooldown Shard wouldn't have helped. Yeah, but he wouldn't have used Cooldown Shard clearing the buffs because it wouldn't have done anything. So it would have been up. So that makes no sense. Carries build a single magical item this game? No. Auras should be more than enough. I haven't been paying close enough attention. Is he 2ing and storing his pots? I know he did at the very beginning of the game, but I don't think he is. Pulling creeps so they can see him. This could be a good fight though. He should have ulted. Nice. Good fight so far. I wish I could see what was going on here. He's doing good. Go back in. Don't freak out, buddy. That was a little bit of a spaz. He turned and ran away when he had abilities up and was running from nothing. So far, not the worst shit in the world. Definitely a lot to improve on, but he's not feeding his brains out. He's hitting his abilities in the fights. What's he getting here? Tier 2? Alright, it's a Spirit Deso, I assume. Maybe he goes Divine. Actually, he might go Divine. He probably should go Divine. They have a lot of potential healing. Big damage? He's got another one. Throw the other one. Yeah, you're good, buddy. Nice. That's perfect. Now, see, I hope he doesn't dash. Yeah, and he is storing his spots. Good shit. Fight this guy. Don't be afraid. Get your car in there. He should have fought. This is awkward because he lost it. He should have just fought. Like, why? It's 3v2. What are we? Why are you not ult? You better ult. Ult if you have to. Ult if you have to. There you go. Free kill. Crazy that he didn't just fight there and tried to do red in a 3v2 that they were overcommitted to with no movement.
This is a strong one.
Aren't you meant to level the 1? I mean the 2. Usually you level the 1 to like rank 3, I think. And then you max the 2 because that'll clear. Because if you don't level the 1, you can't clear the wave. I wonder if they'll ever change Baba Yaga's 1 to be controlled or to not change, because I think the RNG of Baba Yaga's 1 is stupid. I've always hated it, whether she was good or bad. It should be like MLF 1 more than, I mean, yeah, I don't know why they didn't make it like that. RNG, like true pure RNG off of the character, like obviously crit builds have some RNG, but having it out of the character, they got rid of crit on characters from like passives and shit, so it's less RNG-esque for a reason. What am I watching? I hate the way he just positioned that. Like I literally hate it. Tank the thing for him. Oh my god. Loki probably kills that guy if he hits. No. This guy lives. He sleeps up. All he had to do was tank the 2 shots of the tower for his solo, and his solo doesn't die. And then they just leave. And now, okay, he's dead. Yep. I do, however, like that he went to go be active somewhere else. It was just the wrong lane to be active in. And he played it poorly by waiting forever to throw abilities and then walking into melee range. The team just gets clobbered here, potentially. No, I mean, yeah, that dude's dead. The Achilles is gone. He just died. He's about to die again. Wait. Okay, yeah. Look at how long they're tanking this tower because of Oleron all. Oh my goodness. If Coca-Cola could land an auto, I was gonna say they'd definitely kill that guy. Baba going back to mid instead of farming. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure the enemy mid never rotated. Wait, they got shifted around. I didn't even realize this. Boop, 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 boo. Or did the enemy mid die? Maybe the enemy mid did die. I didn't see him in the team fight. Maybe Loki got him.
This is a strong one.
I think alternate timeline is about to be a must over. It's not gonna be a must. No. But the viability when you're hyper targeted will be there. I think the problem with timeline for average like skill level rank players is the cooldown's too long for you to get regular use out of it, and you're gonna die with it, and you'll probably die 4 more times, you know, after it gets procced. Where at higher levels you can control just not dying just based on positioning, and they won't burn the passive when they don't need to, and then when it's burnt, the enemy team won't be able to recollapse on it because that person's team will react. So it can have value. I think it's gonna be super situational. I think it's already crazy situational. It's just a little bit better. He's going prophetic next. Which, I mean, in reality, he should just go a magic defense item instead of prophetic. He's dead. Oh my god, he just died. I think he just died to the clone, right? I don't get why these guys aren't all building magic defense. Does Drew have aura magic defense? Yeah, he's Heart Ward now. What can fix Zeus? If you really get to like the nitty gritty, gods that their damage has to ramp up to do it, so it's not instant damage in the late game, they struggle. So, you know, you need to be able to get damage off easier and quicker without standing around waiting, basically. You're about to get a $150 discount on Corsair. What's the, what are you getting? What are you getting a fat discount? I know the K70 Pro keyboard is super on sale, like has been on sale. I don't know if anything else is or not. His decision making is bad. His targeting is bad. His positioning, I would say his positioning overall is terrible, but it is kind of bad because of his decision making. Like what he's deciding to do is putting him in bad positions because his mechanics are also not hitting. Like he's missing abilities and shit, so he's super out of position when he misses. When he's hitting, he's okay. It's just, is he gonna hit or not? They're down a lot of gold. He's down 2 levels now too. He's dead. He's literally dead. Never mind. The enemy team messed up really bad. Oh, he's still dead. Way too far up. You're a mage. Sit at max range and fucking clear your wave, dude. Should be common sense. Apathy, thank you for the 9 months. I'll have to look, Apathy. Alex, thank you for the 8. Best decision making I ever did. Watch, subscribe to Weekend. Yeah, subscribe, boys. If you've been debating, well, then hit the sub button. Today's the day you stop debating. You step up. Become a real gamer. I don't think that MLF clone is doing very much damage. I'm pretty sure it's only doing like a total of 40 damage. It's the 3 tick that's hitting really hard on top of the fucking, what's it called? The ranged ult that you're not realizing is hitting 4 times. So I think you debate his math. Well, you don't have to debate the math on something. It's just right there. You need to post more vids? Bro, we got the main channel video every day. We have a gameplay from stream every day. I've got the TikTok games account posting clips every day. I've got the YouTube shorts clipping with clips most of the days. No, he's not a high diamond gamer. I do think he's better than your average gold player. I feel like if he played like this in a plat lobby, he'd probably do really well and fit in. He doesn't know how to position though. He's just not, he's not patient is what it comes down to. He doesn't sit back and just throw abilities and wait for them to come back up. He's up in their face for no reason over and over again, and he dies every time he does it. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Loki's dead, but he got the kill. Is there a way to scale the clone damage? I think it just slightly scales off of your power, like you would expect. That's my stance on buying new versus used vehicles. Buy what you want, buy what you need, and buy what you can afford. All my cars were new except for my McLaren. But if you're buying something that's gonna lose value, you should buy it used if you're trying to be smart with your money. Bro, there's no way you fight again. These are kills. These are kills. This is good for him. No, chase. There's no world you back a kill anyway. Okay, good. I'm glad he got a kill right there. He really needed it, but he could have killed the other guy. I don't know why he was afraid. I'd rather him be safe though, I guess, so I won't complain about that. But yeah, like all the cars I bought, I knew they wouldn't lose value just for the brands and the way the cars work, or the the rarity of the car, all that shit. The McLaren I bought used because there are no new ones anymore, the one I wanted, and it was more affordable, and I'll probably either have it forever or just, its value is not going to drop because I'm not going to drive it a lot. My biggest thing with used cars is once you start looking at cars that have over 30,000 miles, it's very likely you're going to have problems. And, oh my gosh. He's so far behind. He needs to stay closer to his teammates. Well, not closer to his teammates, behind and closer to his front line. Wait, he ulted the clone? Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought he was just ulting because he didn't know what else to do. I don't think he thought he was gonna get one shot. He's so far behind this Kronos. This Kronos is level 20, by the way. That was with Prophetic. The Prophetic is dog shit here. You're just wasting stats you don't need by not going a magic defense item and getting more magic defense. It's because he's so pressed on building stacks because that's like the standard. But if you have a weird outlier game where everyone's magic, just build fucking magic defense. If he went 2 magic defense items and is anywhere near his front line to like auras, he can't die to the mages. He cannot die. He will reduce like 70% damage. I think the Virtuoso Pros are the best headset they have by far. The Virtuoso Pros are the best headset I've ever owned, and I have over $10,000 worth of headsets in my house right now. How do you level up abilities with a mini? I level them to shift 1, or sorry, yeah, shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, shift 4. What up, Jojo? Thank you for the 13 months. Thank you, Reginald. Oh no, we got lucky with our house, man. Sammy had a friend buy a house yesterday, and I'm not shitting on them at all because this isn't like, you can't judge them. The housing market's crazy. My house is 6,000 square feet, a little bit more, on 10 acres. Our friends just bought a house that's on half an acre, 2,500 square feet with a basement. So it's actually like 30, probably like 3,000 square feet, maybe 3,100. They paid pretty much the same amount as I did on my house, and their mortgage is like way higher than mine, way higher, like $1,500 to $2,000 more a month than mine for like a quarter of the house. So I just got really lucky with a lot of things, and I'm not gonna complain about it. And I hope shit changes so everyone else can afford to buy houses because it sucks not being. Jump over the wall! Please tell me he gets out. He got out. Okay, good. These fights are just, they're so far behind, they can't deal with all the damage. Hold on, what is...
Ooh, this is a strong one.
There's no other magic aura, like, there's nothing else you can give her straight magic aura, right? They would have to go... He's got his gauntlet, so that's about it, right? I feel like the Loki should have gone a magic defense item this game. The Achilles is going straight magic defense. I guess that's all they're gonna do. A 23-minute fire giant. I know the prophetic has magic aura. Such a shit item for the fucking Baba Yaga to he trolled. Is the setup difficult for the M75 and K70? No. One of them or something should come with their fire stick or whatever the hell it's called, which allows multiple things to connect to it. So if you want to go wireless, everything should be able to connect wirelessly. And then if you go with the Virtuoso Pros, they're wired. So you don't need to worry about the wireless on that. Oh, they have Divine. The Baba Yaga was smart enough to go anti-heal. So I respect that. If he lands abilities here, he gets stall this push so hard. Ult. Ult. Ult, please. Way too long. I think that's the game. I actually think it's just over. I don't know how they could defend this. I don't know why they didn't end. I know it seems a little early, but I think they could have ended. They're just so tanky and doing so much damage. Dang, they had another bomb too. He just bombed it. Chronos is gigantic. Loki pick into the Chronos jungle is not good, so he's gonna be having a bad time on top of those mid having a really rough match. They don't end? Man, if he hits his abilities. Oh my gosh. Thank you. They're just bullying at this point? No, they're just playing slow to win, to make sure they win for, like, it's guaranteed. No throws. The way it should be played. Yeah, if I were to put him in a rank right this second, he's currently gold 3, I think, with a 50% win rate. I'd say he'd probably comfortably land in like plat 2 over time. Maybe plat 3 would be like the safe call, but plat 2 over time if he gets more consistent and lowers his god pool. He's not patient enough, which is I'd say that's his main issue, is he's not patient enough. So his positioning is really bad all the time and he's not doing any damage. He also doesn't use his actives at all. Like, he's dead. Oh, he holds his actives for 20 minutes or doesn't use them. No, he's nowhere near elo hell, not even close. And to really top it off, which sucks for him, is getting better is going to be more difficult for him because patience is a super hard thing to force yourself. Like you're uncomfortable trying to be more patient than you naturally are. Where like, you know, and then after that he has to work on a bunch of other things. Oh, he has to work on, once he's patient, positioning is gonna have to be worked on, his mechanics gonna have to be worked on, his god pool is gonna have to be lowered, his targeting is gonna have to change. They have double heart war now, which isn't bad in this case. Having a heart ward that can be in your front line and your back line, definitely value. Just a little late. These individuals get more than one elo hell evaluation. I mean, you can sign up as many times as you want. God borders reset each year, yeah. Ego hell worked, and it was a good video and it was good content, but I felt weird doing it because I'm basically lying to the person. I'm basically saying you're gonna be in elo hell and then not putting them in elo hell, and when they underperform in those lobbies, it's kind of fucked up. So like I don't know, I like doing it, but I also feel bad, I guess, for the person that if they don't do their shit, it's super awkward for them. POV sucks. Three. How do you not three right away? I don't know if he realizes his three is not gonna be, or jumps it at the, you know, very least that's the game. That was a rough. Loki also went 2-9, but it's hard to play jungle when your mid is struggling and dying a lot too. Loki, where are your wards, bro? What are you doing? Yep. So, quick breakdown for you, DK. You need to be way more patient with positioning and walking into fights. You basically just need to sit back the whole time instead of W keying way too deep in these fights. Your targeting, you need to just pick the person that's in front of you and not tunnel vision run at bad targets. You need to use your three never when you are not in a safe spot. So you can three at a base or three when you know where everybody is, but you can't be using your three to get back to lane when you're doing mid camps. Like that can't happen. You need to position back farther when clearing waves in the lane. There's no reason for you to be up in the middle of the lane unless you know where everybody is, or if you can't die. When you are clearing lane and you know which side of the jungler is on, you have to play towards the opposite side. So if the jungler goes to oracles, you should be playing towards pyro side of your lane while you clear, so you have more distance between them. And then there's a bunch of little things, which if you watch, I mean, I hope everyone who's in these videos just watches the VOD back and just learns from it, because there's a million little things I'm pointing out that are wrong that you can fix by just not doing those little things ever again. Super, super easy.